Hey, good morning, everybody. 2:16 on our Thursday morning. We have a new tornado warning. You see that pink box there on the map. That is a confirmed tornado on the ground. See that kind of yellow and green drop. That is where the rotation is. That is where the tornado is on the ground right now. The debris that this is getting picked up on the radar is earlier damage. That is not what we call debris fallout. It's just to the west of Nashville. Meteorologist Dave Downey, meteorologist Laura Smith with you. Got some times here of arrival. This is for Nash and Franklin County. Does it go until 8:30, Laura?
Yes.
Yeah. If you're in Rocky Mount, you need to get to your safe place right now. Basement, if you don't have a basement, most interior room, bathroom, closet, 4 walls, no windows. So what we think right now, confidence is increasing in impactful winter weather throughout the day on Wednesday. There is a lot more moisture with this storm than what we had back in January with those 2 storms. There will likely be snow totals somewhere in our viewing area over 6 inches. It's the worst morning after a winter storm here on the roadways we've had out of the 3 snow events thus far this winter. We're in North Hills on St. Albans Drive here. And the model consensus, which is what the National Hurricane Center pretty much uses for their center line in their track, is, well, right now it's right over Sarasota. The thing with this system, a stronger Milton, category 3 or stronger, is going to head further north. As you might have gotten an alert on your phone in the past 10 minutes, flash flood warning is issued for Metro Wake County, kind of the western half of the county. RDU, Cary, Apex, Holly Springs, Fuquay, all included. This band of very heavy rain pushing due north, and this is a training line of storms, meaning the same areas are going to see heavy rain for the next 2 or 3 hours. Look at the camera in Apex. It is coming down in sheets. I want you to show me. Okay,
all right,
I'm done.
He started. Come on, Bill.
I want to show you this right here. This is where things start to get a little more weathery. This is where they release cylinders of data, basically mini drones that drop out of the plane, measure all sorts of data from temperature, humidity, really the number one thing for hurricanes, of course, wind speed, to see if those storms are strengthening or not. So one person sits there, the meteorologist. He sits right here analyzing that data. There's different what we call scatterometers that measure, try to measure at least, surface wind speeds. The radar on the front of the plane also gives us an idea of what the storm looks like. So many gadgets in here. It's all, of course, in the interest of public safety and improving hurricane forecasting. You talked with the National Weather Service Director, Ken Graham, and someone with the 53rd Weather Reconnaissance Squadron. We'll have those things coming up, and we've got a couple more interviews this afternoon. Rachel, it does feel like hurricane season out here. It's in the 80s, it's windy, some humidity.
Muggy, it's nice and breezy. So yeah, we're definitely learning a lot here, and we're passing all of that along to you as well as we get closer and closer to hurricane season, because of course we want you all to be safe, not only with hurricane season, but just anything else the summer and the season continues to bring with us. So.
Starts in 24 days, June 1st. We'll keep an eye on everything, but of course today is a CBS 17 Storm Team Alert Day. Let's get it back to Laura and see what we can track for the next 24 hours or so.
Now, this is a CBS 17 Storm Team Alert.
All right, 8:20. Let's take a live look in Chapel Hill, where we've got cloudy skies. It's 60 there at Keenan Memorial Stadium from the Whitley Law Firm weather camera. Wind gusts starting to come up pretty big time, 30 to 40 mile per hour gusts out of the south. Nothing too crazy just yet, but these are going to keep coming up throughout the morning. We've got severe thunderstorm warning there in effect from Roxborough through Orange County down into portions of Lee County and Pinehurst, included in a separate warning. This warning for Durham, Chatham, Orange counties and Person and Granville counties goes until the top of the hour, so 9 o'clock. Damaging winds the primary threat. There was a wind gust recorded close to 50 miles per hour in Winston-Salem, but these storms are not quite reaching severe criteria. Also, we're not seeing any lightning with this, which usually means this line is weakening. We'll see if that continues over the next hour or so. It'll move into Raleigh by about 9:30 this morning in the next hour to maybe hour and a half. Separate batch of rain pushing into Moore County. Severe thunderstorm warning there for the next 10 to 15 minutes. There we go. Let's track what's going to happen on Wednesday. What we're seeing this morning is going to be out of here by about 1 o'clock this afternoon, so only about a 4 or 5 hour window, and then we could sound the all clear by 1 or 2 this afternoon. We're dry Monday and Tuesday, and then Wednesday's winter storm gets organized across the Gulf states. Tuesday into Wednesday, it moves towards us by lunchtime on Wednesday, with wintry weather taking over from lunchtime Wednesday into the afternoon, into the evening hours, and then tapering off Wednesday night into early Thursday morning before it brings more snow up the I-95 corridor from D.C. up into Boston. This is the general thinking right now with what we expect in terms of what kind of frozen precipitation. There's going to be a band of some heavy snow that likely sets up, which it usually does in these situations, along and north of I-85 in our northern counties, in between I-85 and, say, I-95 down to Fayetteville. There'll be a mixed bag of frozen precip, sleet, which we see a lot here, which we saw last month with our first bout of wintry weather, snow and some ice, all expected in what's to come. Both computer models in agreement in wintry weather arriving, and the cold weather is sticking with us. February, it looked like back a couple weeks ago, would be a warmer month. That's not the case as we look at the 10-day. Today is the warmest day on the 10-day, with highs in the 30s and the 40s the second half of the week into the weekend, and hopefully a warm up by that last week of February. Here's Kevin with sports.